weekly sales tip for the week here, and the topic I wanted to go over this week was objections. And I know in sales a lot of people talk about objections and how to handle them and things like this, but I still see a lot of salespeople get bugged on. Somebody will say, for example, we had a rep here, and the topic was related to our video company, and the prospect said something along the lines of, well, we spoke to the board and the marketing team, and the consensus was that videos don't work. And just there was a broad overview of videos don't work, but the reality is that every single company is different, and the thing I communicated to the rep was to get the prospect to look at what about the video, or what about that general statement that videos don't work, and to communicate that everybody's different, and it would be like saying salespeople don't work. While some salespeople don't work and they don't get the results, other salespeople are fantastic, so you can't have a broad stroke. So the concept is to get the prospect to look at the other side, or to look at the other angles or the other viewpoints that they may not be looking at, because they're boxed in looking at that new piece of information or that piece of data that says, well, videos don't work. Whereas it could be that the video company that they worked with, the communication doesn't work, the copywriting was poor, or whatever. It could be a multitude of different things, but the point is, we all know that videos do work, and some maybe are better than others, but the sale would bog or stop based off one piece of information that may not actually be true. So your job is to go in there and present a new fact or a new piece of information or a new viewpoint that they can look at, and they may go, okay, well, that's true. If we had effective copywriting and we had all these different, the message was communicated effectively and it was sent to the right target audience, then you would get a better response. So there may be more information for them to know in order to change their mind about it, which then opens up the door to get the sale done. So just keep in mind, don't buy into what the consideration or what the objections are with a prospect. Always really dissect it and get them to look at the thing that you want them to know, because they have to be armed with that knowledge in order to make an effective decision. And that's really your job, is not to buy into their objection, but actually to get them to look at the piece of information that they need to know so they can make an effective decision. Okay? We'll see you next week.